right, so what I want you to do, put your hands on your knees, and you're just going to start rolling your shoulders round and back. And I want you to think about this as like a signal to yourself to just shake it off. Shake off everything that came before class, everything that's going to come after this session, right? So an example is some of you are playing a match today, right? So like if we were sitting here worrying about the match, it's not going to help us play well this afternoon, right? So I want you to just to roll those shoulders, let it go, make the arm movement even bigger. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. Good job. Last time here. All the way back and down. Keep that spine long. Hands are coming onto your knees. And I'm going to have you close your eyes. And I know it feels kind of weird. We're in this big old gym and you're surrounded by people. Maybe you sort of know. Maybe you don't. All right, but when you close your eyes, it helps you cut out distraction. So close your eyes lightly, and I want you to think about the tip of your nose. The minute you think about your nose, you bring awareness to your breath. Notice that cool air coming in. And I want you to think about, are you breathing so deeply that that breath is coming into your belly? Do you feel your belly moving as you breathe in and as you breathe out? In through the nose, the belly expands. As you exhale, I want you to take the belly button, pull it in towards the spine. It's almost like you're doing like a little mini crunch, a sit-up. As you pull that belly button into the spine and expunge all that old, stale air. In through the nose and out through the nose. I play in the present. And one way that you can bring yourself to the present is just simply by saying, I breathe in. I breathe out. And I know it sounds really simple, but thinking that thought helps anchor you to that breath. Anchoring to the breath helps you stay in the present moment. So just practice saying that. And this is something you can use on the court. I breathe in. I breathe out. I breathe in. I breathe out. And as you exhale, you feel your shoulders relaxing a little bit. All the tension leaves the body. Keep thinking, I breathe in and I breathe out. And it doesn't matter if noises are swirling, there's people and commotion. One thing is I was interviewing Parker, my NFL player, a couple weeks ago. He said that yoga has helped him focus so that when he is on the field and there's commotion and there's noise and in the headspace, there's thoughts that are popping up. It helps him cut out the distraction. In through the nose and out through the nose. 2 more times. I breathe in. I breathe out. Good job. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Sweep the hands out to the sides, all the way up. Palms together. Reach. Keep that length in the spine as we come through to the heart center. We're just going to bow the head and feel that stretch through the back of the neck. Good job. Bring the head up and go ahead and we're going to make our way into standing just because we don't want to stay on this hard floor. Okay, good. All right, so your feet are about hip width apart. We'll roll those shoulders back and down. Good job. Sweep the hands up. Okay, you're going to take it to the left or to the right. So I'm going to mirror you. Okay, so you follow my actions. Lift it up. Breathe in. Bring it over to the left. Exhale. Good. Palms facing up as we breathe in. Exhale. Take it to the right. Good. And I love what I'm seeing here. You're taking your gaze and you're looking over that back shoulder. So you're getting a spinal twist all the way up through the neck. Good. We'll do it 2 more times. Breathe in and out. Last one here. And twist it to the right. reach those hands up, bring the hands together, okay? It's like you're gonna raise the roof, okay? You're gonna switch the hands and just press it all the way up. And I want you to invite those elbows back by your ears, yes. And you're gonna push your hips to the left as you lean to the right. Good. And you're gonna take that left elbow, you're gonna pull back on the elbow. In through the nose and out through the nose. I breathe in and I breathe out. Okay, we're gonna come back over to the right, and this time I want you to look up towards the elbow, and then you're gonna let that right hand down and see if you can't even stretch just a little bit more. Good, bring it up. Take it to the other side, kind of pull that right hand over and then drop left hand down, look up towards the right elbow. Good. Bring it back to center. Both the hands are going to sweep up. And you're going to kind of soften the knees as you bring it up and around. Good. You're sitting back in the heels. Okay. So you should actually be lifting up your toes a little bit as you come down. This time we're going to stay in chair pose. Okay. So you're here. Okay, I can lift up all my toes, all the weights in my heels. I want you to think about a tuck in that pelvis, so you're really holding your core here. It feels awkward, okay? Go ahead and let the toes come down to the earth in your shoes, right? You're gonna bring the hands to center. Okay, you're gonna take that left elbow, bring it across onto your right knee, and see if you can hook it on that right knee. Press off of it. Look up towards the right. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. Good job. If you want to, you can open the arms up. Try and reach that right hand all the way up. And bring it down. Bring it back to center. Hands are going to come towards the earth. It is okay if you can't touch your feet. It's okay if you can't touch the ground. You're going to hold on to elbows here. Okay, so if you can't touch the ground, hold onto your elbows. I want all of you to be looking through your knees. You're looking towards the back of the room, and those knees can be soft. Okay, your head should feel heavy here. You should be feeling just a stretch going up the back of the calves and the back of the knees, the hamstrings, as we release through the lower back. Okay, everyone's going to bring their hands onto their shins. You're going to lift up halfway, look towards me. Good job. And then kind of melt down. And then hands are going to sweep out, and you're going to power it all the way back up to a big standing exalted mountain pose. Fingers reaching. Good. Strong body. Hands come together right into our chair pose to come into that twist on the other side. So again, tuck the pelvis, sit back into it. You should be feeling a burn in the quads. Good job. Yoga is amazing. Body strengthening of the whole body. Bring it over to the side, because we do a lot of things that involve balance, which engage all the muscle groups. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe in. I breathe out. Okay, we're going to open up those arms, reach towards the ceiling. I know that the breath gets a little awkward in the twist. Keep breathing deeply. Exhale fully. Good job. Hand comes back to center. Bring it back and then reach towards the ground one more time. Okay, again, if you can't touch the ground, bend your knees a little bit. If you can't touch the ground, you can hold onto your elbows. Maybe you bring your hands behind your legs this time. You can bring them behind your hamstrings or behind the calves. And you're just pulling yourself closer towards the legs. It is okay if you're nowhere near them. In through the nose and out through the nose. One more deep breath here. And then the hands come onto the shins. You lift up halfway. And then kind of melt it down. And then power through the feet. Power all the way up. Good job. Press up into the ceiling. Hips to the left as you lean to the right. Good. Bring it back center. Take it the other side. All right, so you're going to take the hands, you're going to swim them out. Thumbs are on the bottom. Roll the shoulders as you go. Interlace the fingers. So you're clasping behind you here. If that doesn't feel comfortable, if you can't, looks like everyone's there, okay? Shoulders back and down. We're going to just take a little dive. You're going to squeeze the palms together. Leading down, down, down. Let the head drop. Soften the knees as much as you need to. We're opening up through the chest. Let the hands fall overhead. Good job. One last breath here. And then you're going to lift forehead, nose, chin. You can soften those knees as much as you need to. Okay. Keep pulling those hands back as you lean back. You're pushing your hips forward. Chin is rising up. Open up the throat. Your voice is important. Your story worth sharing. Speak your truth. Let that head fall back. And bring it back to center. I am so glad my track ladies joined us too. That's awesome. Bring the hands up and bring it to the heart center here. All right, so when you bring it in, it's like I want you to imagine that you're locking it all in. Okay, I feel that strength in the calves and the quads. There's a tuck in that pelvis as I zip at the spine. So you're creating a line through the body. Okay, pull through the crown of the head. And you're going to root through your left foot. Okay, so I'm bringing all the weight into the left. I'm going to lift up right leg. You're going to flex the foot here. Good job. You're going to take your time. You're going to move it back. Slow motion in control. Shoulders back and down. Okay, you're in a high runner's lunge. It's a little bit tricky. You're balancing on the ball mount of that back foot. You should be feeling a big opening in your hip. Straighten that leg. You're pressing through that back heel. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Take the hands, raise them up. Shoulders drop down as fingers rise. Good. Breathe in deep. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, we've all opened up. I want you to look at that left knee. Left knee should be over left foot. Okay, if you can't see your toe, you're too far and you need to spread your legs out more. So if you are leaning and you're over that toe, open up your legs even more. That back leg is straight and your back heel is touching the ground. Yes. Good job. Shoulders are relaxed and it's like someone's pulling your fingers to either side of the room. Perfect. Good job. Straighten that back leg. Miss Sammy, there you go. Bend your front one. There you go. Flip the front palm. Keep your knee exactly where it's at as you sweep left hand all the way up, up, up. Keep pulling. That right hand just slides down the back leg. And I want you to imagine that you're pulling on a rubber band here. Keep breathing. Keep pulling. One last breath here. Then you're going to bend that left elbow. You're going to rest it on the knee. You're going to take your right hand and just come behind your head. Reach to the front of the room. Pull back on that elbow. You should feel a twist in the back. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job. Take that right hand and sweep it back into your warrior two. Good. We're going to give this quad a little break. I want you to push away as you straighten the leg. Okay, so you're straightening the leg. You're going to pull back on that right hip. Yes, this is where everyone kind of gets tripped up in triangle pose. They try to bend over before they pull back on that right hip. So pull back as you reach forward. Good. And then you're just going to tee the arms and take it down. I barely have any pressure on this bottom hand. I can lift it up easily, so we're not dumping into the pose. Okay, you're using your oblique muscles here to hold you strong and steady. Breathe in deeply. Look up towards that right thumb. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job. Bend your left knee. Come back into your warrior two. Okay, we're going to pivot with control, locking in those inner thighs. Good. I want you to take your hands like you're throwing the weight over, bring it up and down. Good. Rotate the ankles. So number one thing I found that I was so surprised when I've worked so much with athletes, tight ankles. Even my NFL player a couple weeks ago, he's like, ankles. Tight ankles. Why is that a problem? In tennis, why would that be a problem when you've got tight ankles? What happens if you roll, right? What happens if you make a sudden movement and you don't have flexibility and mobility in your ankles? Go ahead and move those knees around. You get injured, right? Because you don't have that flexibility in the joints and in the muscles. Take the knees the other direction. Motion is lotion for your joints. All right, move it back the other way one more time. Zip it up. Hands are on hips. Just move those hips around. So if you want to be more mobile and agile, you got to stretch the muscles. You have to stretch the body. Take it the other direction. Good job. All right, bring it up. Lock it in. Tall body, strong body. Bring it to center. You're going to come and all the weight's coming into your right. You're going to peel off the left and raise it up. Nice work. Moving with control. Take it back. Good job, you guys. Sweep the hands up when you're ready. Shoulders drop, fingers rise up tall. Looks amazing. That back leg, the heel is off the ground, the leg is straight. You are feeling huge hip opener right here on that left side. In through the nose and out through the nose, and you're zipped up. So we're not leaning here. We're pulling it back. So we're opening up that left hip. Good job. Last breath. Open up into your warrior two. Back heel drops, and the foot is at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so that back foot's ever so slightly facing forward. Good job. Front knee is bent at a right angle here. You should see that big toe on the right side. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Flip the front palm. Reach forward. Take it all the way back. Keep that front knee bent. It wants to cheat. It wants to come up. Nice job. That back leg is straight. Front knee is bent. I know the poses kind of feel awkward. You're moving into spaces of discomfort. Good for you. Take the hands, bend the elbow. Yoga helps us practice leaning into discomfort, trying new things, failing and rising again, reaching forward, breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. One more breath here. And then come back into your warrior two. Okay, you're going to straighten that leg. So you're going to straighten. Good. Pull back on the left hip. You can actually even take your left hand and pull it back as you reach forward. And then the bottom hand touches down. You can even imagine pulling like on a lawnmower cord, reaching that right or that left hand up. Slow, steady breaths. Feel it through the hips and through the inner thigh. Good job. One last breath here. And then soften the front knee, bend it, coming back into your warrior two. Rotate, the hip's gonna pivot. You're coming back into your high runner's lunge. Good, okay, it kind of helps to take that, bring it up. Nice, move the ankles around, kind of flick it, kick it. Good. One of my favorite things that you do in cross country and running, we'll root through left and kind of just let the right swing. Right, it just feels good. And open it up and close. You can touch the toe down, open and close. Okay, bring the weight into the right. Let the left swing. And let the toe touch down, open and close. Good job. All right. So feet are in hip width. We've zipped up the spine. We're tall and strong through the body. Okay, we're going to root through that right side. So you're bringing it all the way to the right. You're going to peel off the left heel, open it up. So baby tree, and I know you all have shoes on, so just be really careful that you're not pressing into your leg, okay? You're going to bring that foot up, and because you have shoes on, you might just rest it in front of your shin, okay? You absolutely could touch the side of the leg if you want to. Just don't press into your knees, okay? The foot needs to be below the knee or above the knee, but we don't want to have it on the knee. Good. You're here. Okay, or maybe you're here. You guys are so strong. You are amazing. In through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, we're going to bring it to center. Knee rises up. Send it back. Kind of tricky. Good job. I didn't lose any of you. Okay, hands are coming behind you. Not that I was trying to. Okay, shoulders roll back and down. We're going to take what we call humble warrior. Okay, so we're going to take a little bow here. Leading with that heart center, leading with the chest, and then the head eventually falls down as the arms rise up. Good job. Forehead, nose, chin, and chest rise. Okay, open up into your warrior two. Good. Both the feet are going to face this way. So you're in a big wide V here. Both your feet are facing the same direction. Hands come onto hips. You're going to pull back on those hips. Take it all the way down. You can reach to the ground. You can have your hands on your legs. Okay? Wherever you need that. If you can't touch the ground, no big deal. Bring your hands behind your hamstrings or your calves or your ankles as you pull yourself down. Soften through the knees. I want you just to notice, where do you feel the stretch? Can you feel it in your calves? Can you feel it in the back of the knees and the hamstrings? All the way up into the glutes. What does your lower back feel like in this pose? Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then we're going to bend the back leg. Just bend the knee and then bend the front. And again, you don't have to have the hands on the ground. You can have your elbows resting on your knees as you do this. Okay? We're going to walk the hands towards the front and rotate so you're facing back to the front of the room. Good job. Pivot. Okay, bring it back up. Nice work. Sweep the hands up. Bring it to the heart center. Okay, we're going to root through left. All the weight's coming in the left. I feel strong and tall. I'm not sitting back into the hip. Okay, I'm going to open up on the right side. And you can stay just like this. You are doing tree pose. There's no pressure to move it. If you want to play with it, play with it. Okay, I like to call balance poses play poses. People take them too seriously. In through the nose and out through the nose. You're here, you're here. If you come out of it, just get back into it again. Okay, it's called yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Good job. One more breath here. Okay, we are going to move that knee forward and you're going to send it back. Amazing, good job. One more breath here, open up. Both of the feet are going to face this way. Good. And hands are on hips, pull back on those hips, forward fold. Down we go. In through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Pull yourself a little bit more. Good job. And slowly rise up halfway. Both the knees are going to come out. Both the elbows are going to rest on knees. And I want you to lift up the front foot and then the back. Just like you're tapping. You're going to feel that in your shins. Good. Last breath here. Really pull back on those shoulder blades. Hands are coming onto the knees and we're going to rise all the way up. Okay, hands come up. You're going to frame the house like you're showing someone your muscles right here, right angles here. And then you're going to bend the knees and sink down into sun god pose. Yes. Tuck the pelvis. So we're not sitting back. It's a tuck pelvis. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. And then bring it up. Both the hands are spread wide. Big starfish pose. Press the hips forward. Let the head look up. Good. You're going to take that front foot, rotate it to the front. You're back in your warrior two. You're going to pivot that back. Now you're in a runner's lunge. Hands are swimming back behind you. You're going to switch. So whichever hand you usually clasp, you're going to move it and put the other thumb on top. Okay. It should feel really wonky. Does it feel wonky? Okay. Then you've got the right clasp. Shoulders back and down. And a humble warrior on this side. Palms pressing together as we lower down. In through the nose, out through the nose. Power through that left foot. Raise forehead, nose, chest, chin. Good job. All the way. And back into your warrior two. Good. All right. I was going to say we're going to cartwheel the hands down, but I'm not going to make you touch the ground. So we're going to come back here and bring it here. Good. Widen your stance. Okay. So now you're just a little bit wider than hip width, okay? We're going to do a pose called shooting star. So you're going to lean into the right side. My left foot's just become a kickstand, right? I want you to take the hands, reach them up high. And now you're going to take yourself an off balance. Yes, good job. A little softness in the knee. Okay, then you decide, do you want to stay just like this? Do you want to try and lift it up? Okay, it doesn't matter how high. You're engaging that IT band here. You're strengthening the muscles. You are amazing. Good job. And bring it down big wide. Good job. Hands on hips. Move the hips around. And the other direction. Good. Good job. All right. Now you're going to bring the weight into your left. Okay. Zip it up tall, shoulders back and down. The foot over here is just your kickstand. So you can bring it up and down without moving this leg. Okay. Sweep the hands up, breathe in deep. Take it off balance. Yes. Okay. Now you choose. Do you want to try and play with it? Lift it up. Breathe in deep. Exhale fully, bring it back over here. Good. All right. Kind of loosen it up a little bit. We're going to incorporate just a little bit of Tai Chi here. Okay. So I want you to take your hands, like this, okay? We're gonna lean into the right and you're gonna push the left over to the right. You're gonna push your left hand over to the right. You got it. Okay, bring it back center. You're gonna flip and the other way. You're using all kinds of mental capacity here. Come up and over. Yes. Good. Breathe in and push it out. Breathe in, switch the hands, push it out. Good. Just let that kind of flow back and forth. Kind of shifting your weight. Good. Last breath here. Okay. And to the left one more time. Bring it back to center. Sweep the hands up. Big starfish pose. Hips come forward, hands come back out. Look up towards the ceiling. Good. Hands are going to stay flat this time, and you're going to forward fold. Just come halfway right here. Good job. Hands are going to come together, and then you're going to sweep them up halfway. Squeeze the shoulder blades in the back. You should feel your back muscles engaged. Good job. Take it down. Breathe it in. Lift it up halfway. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale. Last time here, sweep it up halfway. Good. Exhale. Hands come down towards the earth or towards the legs. Forward fold, back release. Head is heavy. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and walk the hands up the legs. Lift yourself up. And you're going to bring left to meet right all the way to the heart center. Nice job. Sweep it up. Forward fold. Halfway lift up. Okay, you're going to anchor your hands down and you're going to walk your right foot back and then your left foot. We're going to come into a plank pose here. Okay. In through the nose and out through the nose. I want you to shift the weight a little bit forward. You're going to feel that in your wrists. And then you're going to push it back into your heels. Just a little bit. Good. All right, so booty should be down in line with the body. There we go. Nice job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Hands are right underneath shoulders. Your whole body is engaged. I want you to think about your core. In through the nose and out through the nose. Last breath here. Good job. Walk your right hand into the center and come into your side plank. Nice job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Left hand comes down and just switch it. Strong body. Lift that hip up. Good. Bring it back to center. Okay, so you're coming into your down dog. You're pushing into those palms, lifting up your hips. Both the heels are striving for the earth. It is going to feel awkward. It's going to feel weird. You're amazing. Press the palms in, lift the hips up. Exhale, just press down that right heel and bend the left knee. Breathe in, press down left heel, bend right knee. So now you're just alternating which heel is coming down to the earth. Good job. Last time here. And you're going to look towards the hands. You're just going to walk or step up all the way into a forward fold. Again, if you can't touch the ground, you can hold on to your legs. You can hold on to your elbows. Okay. In through the nose and out through the nose. Look between the legs. And rise up whenever you're ready. Kind of like ragdoll, zombie style. Just rise up slow. Reach it up top. Take it to the right. Take it to the left. Give yourself a big tornado. You're going to move it around. Good. And the other direction. You guys are amazing. You have done every single thing I've thrown at you. You're all natural yogis. Okay? Bring it back to center and all the way in. We're going to try one more balance pose. Okay? So I want you to root through that right leg. Peel off the left heel. Okay? You're going to lift it up. You're going to bring it across right above the knee. You're making a 4 shape with your body. You are so strong. You are so amazing. Okay? It's okay. It is fine. Okay? You can sit into it if you want to. If you can. Okay? In through the nose and out through the nose. It is a tricky pose. Give yourself grace as you move in and out of it. Bring it up. Good job. Send it back. Last warrior one here. You're going to plant your back heel down. So instead of having that heel up, you're bringing that foot out. The warrior one, hips are forward. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to do a little pyramid variation of this. It's intense. You're going to pull back on that right hip and bring the hands down. Now, if you can't reach the ground, no big deal. You can put your hands on your quads, okay? Or you can keep your hands on your hips. You do not have to reach the ground. It's intense. You're doing so good. Last breath here. Bend the knee, pivot that back foot, bring left to meet right. Okay, rise up halfway. Batman arms, there we go. And down, this time sweep it all the way up and over. Lock it in. Amazing. Root through left, raise up right. Take your time. Bring that heel over the knee. Okay, so we're just opening that knee out, opening up the hips and sinking into it. You are so strong. Good job. One side might be easier than the other side. Last breath here. And we'll bring it up and send it back. Okay, you're going to move that foot out to the side just a little bit. So your warrior one, both your hips are forward. It feels awkward. Feels like you're kind of ripping that up, okay? Good job. Hands here. In through the nose and out through the nose. And then we are going to come into that pyramid pose. So you're pulling back on left hip flexor and bringing it down. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose as you fall over that front leg. See if you can soften your quads, soften your kneecap. Last breath here. And bend the front knee, pivot back foot, low runner's lunge, right meets left. And you're going to bring the feet out and you're just going to come into a little froggy squat. Good job. Good job. Shoulders back and down. Okay. Hands come together. Now, do you need your balance? You can keep them here for balance. Okay. See if you can open up those knees. See if you can invite those knees out. Yes. Bring the hands together. Elbows should be in your knees. Inviting those knees out. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Hands come down. Go ahead and widen out the foot. Okay, widen out the other foot. Yogi squat. It just got real, right? Good job. Amazing. This is so good for your bodies, you guys. We sit in desks, we sit in chairs so long. This is so good for your body. I know it's intense. You're doing really good. Last breath here. Okay, hands down, lift it up, feet come forward, and you just rise up whenever you're ready. Good. Okay, you're going to walk it in just a little bit so the feet are about hip width, maybe a little wider out, and just back and forth. Loosen up through the lower back and the mid back and the upper back. Let the hands be kind of heavy and floppy as you're going back and forth. Yes. I just feel good. Okay, bend the elbows. I breathe in. I breathe out. I play in the present right here. And then you bring the arms up. Good. Back to center. And lower down. Amazing. Feet come in. Okay, sweep up the hands one more time. Bring it to the heart. Okay, mountain pose. Hands are going to come down to the sides. Feet are about hip width or a little bit in front. Both feet are facing forward. Good. Shoulders back and down. And I want you just to put your hands just first. Back of your hands are going to come right here. And just give yourself a little tuck. Sit up tall. Parade rest. Okay, this is going to help you know if you're in line. All right, so we're going to sit just like that for a second. And then I want you to release the hands. See if you can keep that feeling in your body as palms come forward, shoulders back and down. There have been poses in yoga scientifically proven to help increase your confidence. Things like warrior pose, mountain pose, okay? Crown of the head rises up, chin is tucked in. You are so strong, okay? Close your eyes. Just notice the heartbeat. I want you to feel your feet pressing into the earth. Feel the calves engaged, the quads. Feel that tuck in the pelvis, which engages the core and the lower back. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. We learn from the past. We prepare for the future. We play in the present. Okay? We are just practicing being human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to fall short. We're going to learn from it. We're going to work hard this season. We're going to play. We're going to learn. We're going to play in the present, right? In through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath here. Good job. All right, open up the eyes. Make your way into seated. So usually in yoga, we end in Shavasana, laying down. Like, how do you feel about laying down on this floor? You feel good about it? Okay, do it then. Okay, you can choose, okay? You can choose. You can lay down, you can stay seated, whatever you're comfortable with. It is way more relaxing to lay down, okay? So I'm just gonna talk you through a visualization and a relaxation. So just lay down, just do it. Yes, I love it, splat. I want those arms out wide, legs relaxed, okay? Close the eyes, make sure you're not in anyone's space. Okay, the last thing you need is someone's smelly shoe by your head. There you go. Okay, you absolutely could be on your side here. You could be on your stomach, right? This is your be still time. Okay, so you choose. What is going to help you feel comfortable and be able to release? All right, I want you to close the eyes lightly. And you can kind of wiggle around just a little bit. I call it rooting around. Maybe you stretch through the arms or through the feet, or maybe you point and flex the toes. Just getting out all the wiggles, okay? And with the eyes closed, I want you just to notice any tension you might be holding in the brow, okay? And I want you to release any tension you might be feeling in your jaw. We hold stress in our bodies. We don't even realize. So I want you to move those shoulders round and round a couple times and let them relax and melt down into the earth. Okay, let the arms get heavy. I want you to imagine that you're holding weights in your hands, like the back of your hands are just sinking down into the earth, but the fingers float up weightless. In through the nose and out through the nose. Our simple mantra, I breathe in, I breathe out. And we feel that relaxation washing over the body from head to toe as we exhale, releasing the back and the hips. The legs relax. Maybe they even flop out just a little bit more as we disengage the quads and we disengage the kneecaps and the shins and the calves. We're not holding any tension in the feet. We're not holding any tension in the toes. In through the nose and out through the nose. And that wonderful deep breath in yoga we call Ujjayi breath that has served us throughout practice. We're just going to let it go. And the belly's going to rise and fall of its own accord, up and down, up and down. In the present, there is no pressure. Fear lives in the future. You get to choose what you want to focus on in the present. Right here in these next few minutes, I want you to practice letting go. Thoughts are going to come to your mind. Just acknowledge them. Let them go. Maybe different sensations. Maybe you're like, oh, this floor's starting to get uncomfortable. Acknowledge it. Let it go. I breathe in. I breathe out. In through the nose and out through the nose. The body gets heavy. And we give ourselves permission to be still. Be still. Be still. Start to deepen your breath. Thinking about the tip of the nose, we immediately recognize that cool air coming in. You notice how it moves through the body. The ribs expand as the lungs do. The belly moves in and out, and we begin to flutter fingers or move the wrists around. Point and flex the feet. Yeah. You decide if you want to do a long body stretch, or maybe you hug a knee in or another knee in. Maybe you hug both the knees in. And you're going to roll over onto your side. You're going to cushion that head with your arm, and you're going to keep your eyes closed. So we're going to transition from that be still place. And I want you just to notice, without judgment, how your body feels. If you can pick one word to identify what emotion you're feeling right now, what would it be? Deepak Chopra said, in today's world, we have become human doings. Doing. We go, go, go. How often do we stop and just allow ourselves to be? Be human. Check in with yourself. Love the good, the bad, the ugly, all of you, knowing that you're just practicing being human. Take a couple more breaths here. So we'll rise up, maybe in the next breath or the next. Taking your time, keeping your eyes closed, just kind of holding on to that feeling as long as you can as you sit up. And crisscross those legs once more. Once you've sat nice and tall with shoulders back and down, we'll let the head fall to the right. Just stretch through the neck. Right hand's going to touch on the left side. Big stretch in the neck. Tuck the chin, look towards the shoulder. Hand walks to the back of the head. Good. Head rises up. And we let it fall over to the left. Left shoulder stays relaxed. Left arm reaches out and up and touches onto the right side. Squeeze the shoulder blades in the back as you pull back on the elbow. And invite a deeper stretch through the neck. Good job. Tuck the chin. Hand comes to the back of the head. Increase the stretch as that chin tucks into left shoulder. And then you're going to take that left hand off. Let the head kind of float up, move it around in a big circle. You want to make sure you have amazing range of motion in your neck when you play, right? Take it the other direction. Yoga is a way to give back to your body so that you can show up feeling 100% on the court. Bring it back to center. Sit bones anchored down to the earth. And we zip up the spine. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to put our hands in cupping shape. Okay? Ready to receive whatever the week has to offer us. Many of you know who Naomi Osaka is. She's one of the most famous female tennis players of all time. I love, she's on top of the world, and yet she struggled with self-esteem, self-love, self-compassion. She had to have a big, aha moment. She said, your life is your own. Don't wait years to realize that. Know that your value never changes. It doesn't matter how many wins you have or how many losses. Your value doesn't change. That your life is your own. Sweep the hands out. Create one that you love to live all the way up. Palms together. Press into the palms with strength. Bring it down into the chest. Namaste. And you can say no.